So I grew up, I was even sexually abused as a child. Okay. And I was molested by a babysitter and all kinds of stuff. So I had a lot of stuff going against me, which also makes you pin up a lot of anger and you hold a lot of stuff inside. And I'll never forget when I met Rick Clendenin. He had such compassion for people. And I was like, he cried all the time. He was very sensitive. He was everything I wasn't, because I grew up very violent and hard because I was not going to let somebody get in, and destroy me. But I remember going and seeing him and listening to him speak one time, and I was captivated by him. And I told my wife about 6 months later, he was back in town again. I said, I'd like to go hear him. And she goes, well, you want to go over and hear him again? I was like, yeah. She said, well, all right. And so it's been 6 months. This guy's all over the world. So 6 months, I only met him once. There's only a few seconds. I come back in there to listen to him speak. Amazing stuff. He had a message named Letting Benjamin Go, which is letting go of your past, which is really relevant to what I'm fixing to say. So I go in there to talk to him, and I went up there to shake his hand and say, hey, Rick, how you doing? He said, hey, Will, how you doing? This guy's seen millions of people all over the world and remember my name.
Wow.
And I looked at him and I said, Rick, I can't believe you remember my name. And because of his compassion for people, he acted like he was very hurt. And he started tearing up. He said, of course I remember your name, Will. And he grabbed this blue pamphlet. I forget, not pamphlet, but a folder. And he opened it up. He said, right there you are, Will. When I met you, I wrote your name down. And I've been praying for you and your family since I met you.
Wow.
Changed my life. Now, my phone's over there, but if you pull it up, I got a thing in my phone called the Priority Prayer List, and it's everybody I pray for, and it goes on and on and on. And I put people on there constantly to pray for.
Wow.
Because that right there showed me compassion.
Yeah.
So I started having to deal with the things in my life. Well, I got a hold of a book, which I shared with Cody, called the Mansfield Book of Manly Men. And it's not, I think it's in the second chapter is when it starts talking about it. It says, we could either be sad for the life we've had, blame everybody else for what's happened to us and why we can't move. And we can have every excuse on why I can't move forward. And we can sit there and be super tore up being, I missed this as a child. I didn't get to this as a child. I wish I had this. Or we could just say, you know what? I'm going to be that for somebody else.
Yeah.
Amen.
Stop looking for a hero and be one for somebody else.
Amen.
I know what I missed out on. I know what I like and what I don't like. So if I could be that for somebody else, it helps me overcome it.
Awesome.